Yeah, I'm looking at their LinkedIn right now. Steel City Interactive's LinkedIn. They don't have a director of development over there. They're looking for one. So does that mean the current development team is kind of just trying to do things with no direction, or is there someone there and they're just trying to look for a replacement?
That's
Because
what
if no one's there to direct,
them new
if no
hires
one's there to
supposed to.
direct,
The, yeah, the new hires supposed to have a director and stuff like that. The two new guys they hired.
uh, mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm wondering what's because they still doing a lot of hiring, but it's not for the right thing. It's like they're hiring for Undisputed too, and I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how that's going to work. I really don't know. Leafy,
Yeah, because they're hiring right now currently. Whenever you do check their LinkedIn, they're hiring currently people who have experience with Unreal Engine,
yeah,
and I
Yeah.
I had that theory a while ago that either they're going to port the engine over from Unity to Unreal, or they're going to have Undisputed 2 a lot sooner than a lot of people originally thought. And the reason why I didn't originally think that it was going to just be a Undisputed 2 is going to come out real soon was because, Ash had done an interview with Brian Zeke, I think back in December, maybe.
yeah,
And he had said that he wanted the game to not basically be a yearly release of a new game or
yeah. He told me,
um, yeah, and he was saying that basically he wanted this game to have a lifespan of 3 to 4 years at least. So for I didn't really originally think that that was going to be the whole the whole way that they were going to do things was make Undisputed 2 come out super soon. But now it's like you have all these things that are saying basically they're looking for developers with experience on Unreal Engine. And then now it makes you think, okay, well, if they're not going to port it over, then that just has to mean that Undisputed 2 is going to come out within the next year. Literally, like a year from now, we could be seeing 2 literally being in the works or it's about to come out. But the thing is
Mm-hmm.
they have a huge issue right now with their consumer base because of the way that they've done things, and it's been this whole distant disconnection and everything like that. As JMMA has pointed out, is there's just this complete disruption of communication between the consumer base and the dev team because
yeah,
of the way that they've done things, and it's been inconsistent and flawed. And they've brought people in um, who have done a decent job at doing their part for managing the community's expectations. But again, that's not enough. And that's why we're probably even having a roundtable as soon as we are. But this has also been something that was congregated for a while because they had said about 2 months ago when Steve's was the community manager that they were going to have a roundtable. But then it was like, okay, well, when is the roundtable? Nobody has a date. And now we finally have a kind of a distinction of when exactly the next roundtable is going to be, which is going to be either this week or the following week. So we'll see how that goes. But I think that's going to be a forest fire.
yeah. I really think so too. I
Yeah.
think Steve was moving too fast.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what got them upset because Steve was like staying on them. Let me see. I want to read
But why
something down.
couldn't
All right, what you saying?
but why couldn't they just say that he was doing things too fast? Like when they were talking to the moderators and they were asking for a reason why he was like let go, they couldn't give him a good reason. So that's why Gub and what's the
Stove,
other guy's name?
stove,
Huh?
stove.
Stove. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gub and Stove. That's why they left because they couldn't give them a good reason as to why Steve was fired. Like, dude, like I don't
Yeah,
know. It doesn't make sense to me, do, and like how they've been handling the game as of recently. Like, yeah, you're updating it, but the game is still broken. Like,
yeah. But
it's kind of disappointing.
my thing is they waited 5 years to really start seeing that the developers were not really communicating with them. And like I
Mm-hmm.
was saying, I always had communication with EA devs. Even though some of the things I couldn't get put in the game, they still communicated with me and told me why certain things couldn't be done. And a lot of times, like how I am on the Discord, I was like that in the EA forums. And I was a mod. See, when you're a mod, like in the Discord, you can't really sit like be like you're a fan. You can't be like you're in the community. Me, I was always a community person. So
Mm-hmm.
that I guess that made Gub like, hold up. He's saying that he had communication like that, and I'm not having communication like that. Nah, something got to change. So I'm guessing I'm not saying that's the reason why, but I was telling them that story.